the middle of the woods. Like, you'd think he'd be wearing jeans and maybe, ow.
Okay, we'll just booby trap that.
Yeah.
I forgot that he's that much of a jerk.
Yeah. He'd think he'd be wearing a vest or something. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Oh, this is 2 years ago. Thanks to you guys, it's been about a week since my head's been clear and back to normal, and she still thinks she's got me. You guys really need to work on fixing that. Not only does she look like a little kid, but she's about as stupid as one, too.
Another inappropriately placed stretch.
Improperly placed.
Yeah.
Improperly placed. Mom and Dad are still totally under, though. I was wondering, is this whole family obsession something you guys programmed into her? It's kind of effed up. That bitch Mia is still somewhere between Evie La La Land and reality. She gets pretty violent, so I locked her up in a cell. I thought maybe Eveline would get mad since Mia's her favorite and all, but she doesn't seem to care. She actually goes and visits her sometimes. She thinks Mia's her mommy. Like I said, your bioweapon is effed up. Eveline's family obsession is getting out of hand. She's making everyone kidnap more and more assholes off the street to add to her freak show of a family. Maybe she's getting tired of Mia not coming around, but it's a pain in the ass for me, because I gotta clean up the mess whenever someone new comes along.
Doused with holy water for healing.
Oh, Lord.
By the way, Evie's looking sick or something. Her skin's getting all wrinkly, and she's getting gray hairs. Is that supposed to happen? It's almost like she's getting old all of a sudden.
Oh, no.
Guess who's Granny?
Oh, for the love of God!
Yeah, we were running past Evelyn the entire time, and we didn't even notice. Which, to be fair, how would you realize that the killer was this little old lady that's catatonic in a chair?
Yeah, what on earth? How did she go from... Granted, look, I know she's not, fully the human and stuff, but, yeah, he's right. What? Oh, hello. This report details symptoms that appear when the bacterium that grows inside the E-series infects a human. Be sure to read this document thoroughly before dealing with an E-series weaponized assets, hereafter referred to as mold.
So the D series things that we had must have been related to this.
Okay. Initial infection. The mold ingests nutrients from the cell's body to propagate itself and slowly takes over cells within the body. As a side effect of this, the infected subject gains remarkable regenerative abilities. During experiments, we removed arms and legs from test subjects and found that they were able to coapt the amputated limbs in a matter of minutes. Ow.
I think this is actually a hint as to Ethan with his whole losing body parts and then being able to be put back on.
A mid-stage infection. Once the mold reaches the brain, the subject's thoughts become in tune with those of the E-series assets. The subjects start to hear things and experience hallucinations, and soon comes under complete control of the E-series asset. If this state continues, the host will lose all sense of ego. Complete infection. After every cell in the body has been taken over by the mold, the subject begins to lose their human form. Physical mutations differ from case to case, but all result in him or her acquiring incredible physical strength. Containing a subject at this stage would be extremely difficult.
And those must be the mold that we see running around, like the creepy smile guys.
Or heck, what happened to Jack? Ugh, 5 minutes after dose, vomiting. Neurotoxin dosage test. 12 minutes cell calcification. 10 minutes death.
Oof.
Lord, what on earth are they thinking here?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, the box. It's a layer of fluffy mold there. Oh, there's more. Is that another D series creature?
No, but I can put the case Mia gave me in here.
Oh, that's right. That bottle that she had, right?
Yeah. What's it say?
Neurotoxin destroys any cells of the subject based on the E-series bioweapon model, used only for disposal of E-series assets. The toxin must first be stimulated before use. Do this by placing a sample of an E-series cells into the neurotoxin container.
And that thing we had was a sample of Evelyn's cells.
That's right.
So that means we now have a way to kill Evelyn.
Yes. Ooh, this project was instigated in 2000 as one of several concepts for the company's Next Generation Experimental Battlefield Superiority, of course, initiative working with the technical assistance from HCF to develop a bioweapon for neutralizing combatants in mass with minimal direct contact. NextBAS was later folded and all of its assets diverted to this project.
It was not a mimic. Don't worry. We're fine.
No.
Yeah. What makes the project markedly different from conventional weapons is the ability to turn enemy combatants into allies, converting hostile elements into willing servants.
Since this effectively eliminates the cost of not only POW handling but also combat itself, it's no wonder we had the blank and even blanks blank organization chomping at the bit to get on board. The project would never have existed were it not for the discovery in blank of blank, the remarkably progressed vicariant evolution fungus that we commonly term the mutamycete. The fabrication method for each bioweapon was introduced to the mutamycete genome as a pre-stage 4 human embryo and performed cultivation in a controlled environment over a period of 38 to 40 weeks, which is normal for human gestation. The resultant organisms were referred to as candidate specimens and graded based on usability from the impractical and faulty.
Series A through D to the perfected E series. The common appearance was selected for the bioweapons that roughly of a 10-year-old girl to ensure ease of blending in with urban refugee populations. And that must have been what the D series was. It was one of the imperfect ones, but somehow created a serum that could fight the E series.
Go back.
Sorry.
Go back. Okay. The first E specimen, named Evelyn, has proven capable of secreting the mutamycete blank from her tissue at will. It is also of note that Evelyn's mutamycete imposes a profound control over body and mind when introduced into a host organism. We still have a lot to learn about the mechanism by which Evelyn achieves and maintains this control, but the working theory is that the vector is similar to auto-inducer pheromones used for quorum sensing in Pseudomonas bacteria. Evelyn's control is exerted in a series of discrete stages, the first of which is hallucination. So that's what happened with Mia, is that we cured her using the serum, but then she got more hallucinations when she was on the ship.
Because she must have been reinfected again when they were attacked on the boat.
Oh, damn.
Almost immediately after infection, the subject will begin to see images of Evelyn, even though she's not there, and hear her voice, which is inaudible to anyone else. Auditions with infected subjects throughout the stage of infection reveal that at first the Phantom Evelyn appears to be a normal young girl, sometimes desiring companionship or assistance. As time progresses, she becomes more and more extreme demands, including self-mutilation and attacks on other people. Psychological shock this induces helps to break down the mind's natural barriers to Evelyn's brainwashing effects. By the time the mental control is achieved, the mutamycete infection has progressed through the body's cells, so the body blanks.
Oh dear.
There's nothing in here, I don't think.
I just heard, but then what was the clank?
I don't know. Evelyn's functions also include the ability to form organisms from mycelia, the fungus filaments. The term organism is loosely here. Strictly speaking, they are superorganisms formed through countless mycelia. What's important, though, is they exhibit a strong survival instinct and will defend themselves ferociously with the slightest provocation.
They're fungal.
Their fungal toughness and remarkable strength give them significant battlefield potential. Researchers have been calling these superorganisms the molded, made of mold and also molded as in shape. The name has certain elegance to it.
Oh boy.
From the treatment of accidental infections, performing blank on samples of Evelyn's body tissue produces a unique fungicidal serum. Administering the serum to an infected subject will cause mycelia to calcify, but the subject's cells are already largely invaded. The serum will be fatal, which is what happened to Jack. Since the treatment window is so small, the serum's primary use is therefore disposal of infected subjects rather than a cure. In exploring serum's potential, we found that subjecting it to blank would enhance its effects to extreme potency, becoming a compound we now call the E neurotoxin, which blanks even in tiny amounts.
Which is what you just made in the neurotoxin container.
What has been interesting to observe is Evelyn's behavior in her obsession with the concept of family. In experiments, we found on multiple occasions that infected subjects were compelled to act as a mother or father, treating her as if she was really their daughter. Why did it settle upon the family as a theme of her mental control? It's just speculation, but it could be that she instinctively understands that a family unit is better suited to blending into social groups than a lone girl. On the other hand, while sentimental sort might suggest that she's making up for perceived lack of love in her quarantined upbringing, a parent's love.
Well,
Which, yeah, this is what happened with the Indominus, even though I'm pretty sure this game came out before that was even a thing.
yeah, I think it did.
Okay, I found some grenade rounds. I haven't really been using the flamer, so I'm gonna put that away.
Although the basic concept of imprinting is something that is just a natural thing that happens, and I think that's what Mia was talking about too. She has an imprinting process.
Yeah.
And I think she imprinted on Mia, which is why Mia is like her favorite.
Yeah.
And why she views her as her mommy, because that's how Mia was supposed to act in regards to her.
Yeah, but now things have gotten out of hand.
Yeah, I'm not sure which came first. I don't know if Eveline was obsessed with the idea of family because Mia was acting familial, or if Mia was told to act familial because they noticed that Eveline had a obsession with the concept of family. I'm not sure which came first.
Why does it not just let me equip this gun?
It doesn't like you very much.
Okay, we're just gonna put that up there then. What? No. Yeah, because we have enhanced handgun. This leads to the DLC area, so it doesn't open for us.
Then we go down these stairs.